still working on getting ready. I'm a little late today because I had to finish a video. I also had to actually eat before I, dropped. This is what I've got left. Can you see it? In case you thought I didn't make it, I was lying. I make sure, right? The chicken might get up and walk away while we're live streaming, so I'm just making sure you see it when you watch the video. Okay. Like when I need to move because there's a window and it's not very cool in here. How many times? Why? Why am I explaining this? I have no idea. Why am I explaining this? How do you guys live in your houses? Very poorly? I believe that one. Why? She's asking me why I do this. Why I'm at the window. For the same reason I'm asking. Was that Brittany just now that I saw when I was sitting on the rock smoking? Running out of a house there? I'm just checking, right? Because I don't know which building, what building. But I know this is my house where I live, right? Apartment 47. So we'll go from there right now. That was how long ago? I don't know, before I ate. The actual nausea thing, I pay money for the Mary Jane to get an appetite to eat. So when I cook is a bonus, right? Then I actually eat while I'm hungry and have the appetite. So sorry if I'm late for the live stream. I decided to eat today and enjoy the food I cooked. The chicken roti, did you see it? My recipe? So was it worth going up the street and buying those now? 10 for $6? Or should I have made them? Since I made the chicken from the chicken breast, right? It wasn't bought. It was made from scratch. If I had to make both, do you think I would have got through it? Well, have you ever made it from scratch, both? The first comment, Baxter Bingo. Amy, I'm going to warn you. I'm Brittany and Eddie's lawyer. You will not mention their names tonight. Are we understood? No, we are not understood. You're going to go check if they're drug addicts. And then the police are going to check if you're a drug addict. If you live in this building and why you're anywhere near me. Do you understand? Amy Seukeran. Apartment 47. What do you want me to go over now? Let me hear who Eddie and Brittany are to me. Why I shouldn't put them in jail. Well, I saw her walk into the building. How about trespassing? Well, you find her address now, since you're her lawyer. Baxter Bingo. I told you, right? When I texted, this live stream is from Malton and the police and Eddie and Brittany. Well, is narcissistic abuse? Did I tell you that? These are victims of abuse. So as long as you remember that, as long as you all know, right? I told you how many times? Harassment of tenants. Trespassing. How long have I been in this building? Intimidation, threats. How many? How many charges now? How many people in this building? Day, you want to go over again? My name, my business, money, actual money? You're sitting here doing what while I'm waiting to hear back from the landlords about working for my unit, this one, for real money. I could be working a full-time job, making money to get a house, put a down payment on a house. Eddie and Brittany are doing what? Running around Malton playing? We're at the mall? You're her lawyer? You're their lawyer? I hope you're laughing after this. She used to bully Brittany at a homeless shelter. You're going to go and find every time Brittany was in a homeless shelter now. Every date. And you're going to match them up when I was in the homeless shelter, which one it is. Do you understand, Baxter Bingo? Every time Brittany was in a homeless shelter, you're going to go and find the intake form. The date of it. How long was she in there? It says right there, Baxter Bingo. She used to bully Brittany at a homeless shelter. Now go and explain this. The date. When was she in the shelter? For how long? What shelter was it? I'm harassing them, so you have to find their addresses now, where they live, Brittany and Eddie, the whole of Malton. If I'm harassing them, you have to find them so I know where they are so I can stay away. You did this. Go ahead. Let me hear now where they live. I'm harassing them. That's their lawyer. Go. All of Malton. There is no my side. You go and you find the date and the papers, her intake papers now from the shelter. You can find her age, what she has to do with me, where she lived before I met her in Malton. All of the above, lawyer. We will get all that information when we serve you the papers. As long as this is on record for all of Malton, right? Yeah, it's at all of the police, all the services. Do you understand English? Amy Seukeran, Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Life Coach, nonprofit organization CEO. My future, my life, my business in Malton. It'll be on court records. This is going to be on YouTube. Anybody can watch it. I'm waiting for the date. What shelter she was in, the date of it. You just said I bullied her in the shelter. You're going to find the date of what shelter she was in. And then you're going to find if she has a prescription for anything, if she has any addictions or mental health issues in children. And then Go ahead. How old is she? What's her age? How did she end up in the homeless shelter? Did she take a bus there? Oh, go ahead, Eddie. Now, where did he live? Has he ever been in a shelter? How did they end up in Malton? All of the police, right? I don't know what you don't understand. I'm here to let you know we're taking you to court. Baxter bingo, right? We all understand this, right? We're talking about Brittany and Eddie. They're threatening to take me to court. All of Malton, all of everywhere is hearing this, right? That's clear enough for you? All the police? What they are, if they're actually married, if they're divorced. I got tons, tons, tons. I have an hour. You want to waste my life? I told you. This is my business. You're what? You've wasted 2 years since I moved into this apartment, much less for the how many years before that? When you were running around Malton doing what? You had COVID from what? The same mouth? You just threatened with a lawyer. She does event management? You're going to find everything out now. Go, let me hear. Do they have workers, Eddie and Brittany? From where? Do they have mental health workers? Rapid response workers? Have they ever called the ambulance? Everybody should know in Malton, right? Now I'm going to be you, nosy. Did you ever see them anywhere with an ambulance? A fire truck? A police car? You want the same treatment. They both have workers from where? Housing workers to get them a house? Mental health workers? CAMH workers? What kind of workers? Ontario Works workers? ODSP workers? There's a lot of workers out there, right? What about the library? Multi-neighborhood services workers? Peel Outreach? Which one? I'm trying to remember all off the top of my head. Human trafficking? Did they call them? What kind of workers? The Safe Center Appeal? A different kind of worker? Who did I miss? Tell me. Newcomer services? That's the library too, right? Unless you're somewhere else. Am I screaming? Am I too loud for you? We'll turn the volume down. I'm so sorry. Mental health and housing, they are homeless. Oh, so Brittany and I are homeless, but they hired a lawyer. That's real good. Maybe it was from the library too. Those legal services, yeah? Are they free there? Do I look like I'm joking with you, Malton? Why don't you ask the fresh go? How much is chicken for dinner tonight? It's Michael Quinn. He says, I have your stream on my flat screen TV in the living room of my home with my family of 5, and we are laughing at you right now. Even my children are laughing at you. Well, Michael Quinn, how many of you and your family can cook from scratch if I give you chicken breast? Can you tell me that? Out of the 5. Much less make chicken roti. Go for it. Let's hear him. I am living off government assistance. ODSP, that's disability. Do you understand that, Michael? Yes, I am. That is how I bought the chicken and the potatoes. Now, can you answer the question, Michael? Which one of you and your family of 5, can make that from scratch from chicken breast? Michael said, my children can cook because they are not stupid and my wife and I taught them how to cook. So why are you sitting watching my live stream laughing? Oh, I want to hear why. Because I've never seen their cooking, so I can't laugh back? Which one? No, Baxter Bingo. I want Brittany and Eddie to show me their seasoning cabinet before I show you mine. Show me your seasoning cabinet. That's Brittany and Eddie's lawyer, Baxter Bingo. So I want to see Brittany and Eddie's seasoning cabinet net before. All of Malton. Yeah, everywhere you see them, every time you see them. Oh, they're homeless? You gonna tell me that one more time? So let me hear how they eat. Where do they get food? Oh, I haven't gotten to be mean yet. If I was mean, you wouldn't be here. Yes, I may be again. You just said, right? Mental health services, addiction services, whatever services. You sitting here telling me I'm being mean. No. Remember, that's the lawyer harassing them. What happened now? They eat at Wendy's. Oh, where does their income come from? They eat at Wendy's. One day, somebody's going to catch Michael's kids and wife. And like I said, I can't be held responsible, right? If somebody does something to them, that's what he's doing here. All of Malton laughs at you and donates their cans of beans to the facility you get your free food from. A good lesson in what? I'm one person. Your mouth is affecting 5 of you the same way, your family. And what's the good lesson that he's getting? Let's go back to the reality. Do you remember the creature that was next door? He got away, and now Brittany and Eddie are sitting here. I'm harassing them. So what should I do to Malton now that you know that much garbage? We just said you're homeless and you go to the Wendy's to eat, right? When I go to the Freshco, they're standing there doing what outside the mall? I cook from scratch. You want to tell me again about money and your jobs? Which one of you works? Why I shouldn't do something to you? Because I'd love to hear that again for all the comments in the months. What's chili at Wendy's? Anybody know what's in chili? Ground beef and beans? What kind of beans are in chili? Tomatoes? What else is in chili? Well, Wendy's is what, a hamburger? So that's the same ground beef. I'm not even going to get into that. You saw how many, right? The whole box. So what else? Damn, she is very disabled. She doesn't know what's in chili. No, Michael. I don't know what Wendy's has in their chili. I know how to make it from ground beef and beans. Michael, are you disabled? No, I want to go back to how we make chili. Do you want me to get a copycat recipe of Wendy's chili so we can all be on the same page? Yeah, I'm sure. Don't forget the spice cabinet for the chili. We all need to be on the same page. Two ingredients in chili: ground beef and beans. Go, go. I want everybody to hear this on record. I'll post it on Facebook and Twitter. Wendy's copycat chili, the recipe. I'll read the ingredients. Hold on a minute. Let me just post it first for everyone. At least give them a chance to see it themselves. Holy. I'm trying to cheat people. Who's laughing at something? If it was you, where in court? If you had kids and they got taken? I want to hear which one Brittany and Eddie are laughing at. Yeah, considering this is the building, right, that I live in. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go over the recipe that it says here for the copycat recipe.